the upcoming Maharashtra assembly elections that take place on 20th of November, and there are in fact a lot of these developments and updates that we will be bringing to you exclusively on NewsX. The first big development, there is a statement that has been released today. Nana Patole has now alleged that there is a quote-unquote Mahabharat that is going on in Mahayuti. He gave this statement when he was asked about BJP deciding to stay away from Nawab Malik, who is an NCP candidate. Let's start our conversation. Joining me on the telecast right now is Anand Singh, my colleague. Anand, what's the development? There is a lot of controversy about Nawab Malik, where Ajit Pawar wants Nawab Malik to fight the election, but BJP is opposing Nawab Malik.
Yeah, Megha, look, today Nana Patole, who is also the Maharashtra Congress in charge, he clearly took a pot shot at the BJP, saying that the way in which there is Mahabharat going on in Mahayuti, as we asked the question to him during the press conference, that what he thinks about the BJP announcing that it will be staying away from the campaigning of Nawab Malik, the former minister, and then he said that there is clearly Mahabharat going on in the Mahayuti alliance over there that is led by the BJP, that consists of the Eknath in the led faction of Shiv Sena and also of the Ajit Pawar led faction of NCP. So Nawab Malik has filed his nomination papers as the candidate of NCP Ajit Pawar led faction. So once he filed his nomination papers on the last day of the nomination dates, that was Tuesday on October 29th, the Mumbai BJP unit clearly said that the BJP will be staying away from the campaigning of Nawab Malik, and the BJP cited that its a stand on Nawab Malik is very clear, that he has got connections with Dawood Ibrahim, one of the fugitive underworld don who has been wanted in India for several years. So
right, absolutely. Obviously, you know, the conflict of interest over here quite visible, and could this create cracks between Mahayuti, the three parties? It remains to be seen. Elections are going to take place very shortly now. Stay on with me, Anand. We're getting to know that Ramesh Chenithala, who has also accused the BJP and said that it was trying to kill its alliance partners in the state, even as less seats are being offered to Shiv Sena's Eknath Shinde faction and Ajit Pawar led NCP. Now, talking about the seat division, Anand, BJP has gotten the majority chunk. I think 148 of those seats are being taken up by the BJP. There are 80 seats that have been handed over to Eknath Shinde faction, and Ajit Pawar gets the smallest of the chunk with about 52 seats.
Yeah, Megha, look, clearly Ramesh Chenithala, who is the in charge for Maharashtra Congress, took a pot shot at the Mahayuti alliance here in Maharashtra, and he said that the way in which the BJP has formalized the seat sharing formula in the state, he said that the BJP, which has got the largest chunk of seats in Maharashtra, is trying to kill its alliance partners, because the Eknath Shinde led faction of Shiv Sena has been settled with 82 seats in the state, whereas NCP led by Ajit Pawar faction was given only 50 to 52 seats in the state. Whereas he discussed that how in Maha Vikas Aghadi the seat sharing formula has been giving the equal respect to all the alliance partners, as the Congress is contesting on more than 101 seats in the state, whereas the Shiv Sena led faction of Uddhav Balasaheb Thackeray is contesting on 96 seats. He even mentioned that how the NCP led by Sharad Pawar party has also been given respectable numbers with 84 seats, and rest of the seats have been given to alliance partners Samajwadi Party and others in the state, leaving 4 seats for them with CPI and CPM, the left party also included in that. So clearly he said that the way in which the BJP has dealt with its alliance partner, it is trying to kill them, and it has not given them a proper respect to what they deserved in the state. Back to you, Megha.
Okay, all right, stay on with me, Anand, because we're getting to know that the Congress has also targeted Mahayuti government over the alleged corruption in the state and this transfer of several projects to Gujarat. Now this has been a targeted attack and has been you know, time and again picked up by the Congress as a tool to target the Mahayuti government led by the BJP, the Shiv Sena and the NCP. Now, how much truth do these allegations hold?
Yeah, Megha, look, today while addressing the press conference over here at the party headquarters, Ramesh Chenithala clearly mentioned that the way, and even Nana Patole, both of them clearly mentioned the way in which the Tata Airbus project that was supposed to happen here in Maharashtra's Nagpur, but that was taken away to Gujarat's Vadodara, and this rupees 22,000 crore project could have provided employment to over 10,000 youths and people over here in Maharashtra. Then he similarly mentioned about several other projects, the way in which the Vedanta and Foxconn semiconductor chip plant also went to Gujarat, and he then cited several of the other projects and mentioned that all these projects were for around more than 1 lakh crore, and more than 1 lakh employment would have been brought here in Maharashtra, but the chunk of investment were taken away from Maharashtra and it was sent to Gujarat, which is the home state of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. So clearly the Congress led MVA is targeting the Mahayuti government over here, the way in which the projects have been diverted. And yesterday also when we spoke to Milind Devra, he clearly mentioned that Maharashtra is a very investment friendly state and it keeps on getting maximum FDI, foreign direct investment in the state, and he has ruled out any such thing that any projects were being given to any other states. Back to you.
Okay, all right. Anand, we are also getting to know that Rahul Gandhi is also set to visit Nagpur next week, where he will be on a one-day visit. Now, during his visit, he will also be participating in the Samvidhan Bachao meeting. Now, if you could give us some more information about this planned meeting of Rahul Gandhi. He is going to be participating in this Samvidhan Bachao meeting. Is there going to be a rally that will also be held by Rahul Gandhi?
As of now, when we spoke to Nana Patole earlier in the day during the press conference, he said that Rahul Gandhi will be visiting Maharashtra, Nagpur on November 6th, and he will be once again the way in which he has been holding several of the Samvidhan Samman Sammelan across the country and Samvidhan Bachao Sammelan. So he will be also addressing the public over there in the hall in Nagpur, and there he will mention that how the constitution has come under attack of the BJP-led NDA government at the center, and thus he will Patole further mention that at the end of the day, after addressing the people over there in Nagpur, Rahul Gandhi can also come to Mumbai in BKC area, and there he can address a public meeting. But the program of Rahul Gandhi for Mumbai is being finalized in the coming days, and as of now what Nana Patole said, then it seems that it will be a one-day visit of Rahul Gandhi, who is also the leader of opposition in the Lok Sabha. Back to you.
Anand, are there more Congress leaders who will be travelling from New Delhi in Maharashtra as the elections come close?
Yeah, Megha, look, today Congress released the list of its star campaigners, which includes the name of 40 prominent Congress leader. That includes the name of Congress President Mallikarjun Kharge, Rahul Gandhi, Priyanka Gandhi Vadra, Sonia Gandhi, then its Chief Minister Sida Ramaiah, who is from Karnataka, and then Telangana Chief Minister A. Revanth Reddy. Beside them, several of the top leaders of the Congress has also been named as the star campaigners, which includes Sachin Pilot, which includes D.K. Shivakumar, Randeep Singh Surjewala, and several others. That also, the list also includes the name of Imran Pratapgarhi, who is the Raj Sabha MP. So clearly the Congress is bringing all its star power here in Maharashtra, so that they can go to several of the areas in Maharashtra, and they can go in different regions, and they can address several of the public meetings over here. And earlier we have seen the way in which the Congress has appointed several of the senior observers to overlook at the work in several of the different areas that it has divided into several zones. Back to you.
All right, Anand, thank you for giving us those details. Let me also invite my political analyst into the discussion. Varun Singh, let's hear it from you, and particularly very interesting how the seats have been divided up within the Mahayuti and the Maha Vikas Aghadi. How do you view the BJP taking the major chunk? There are about 148 seats on which the BJP would be fighting. But the controversy was more on the end of the Maha Vikas Aghadi, where the Shiv Sena Uddhav Thackeray was at this point of time trying to negotiate to be able to get about 120 to 125 seats. It had to make do with about some 94 seats that at this point of time is contesting on. Do you think the BJP and the NCP and the Shiv Sena of the Mahayuti are more streamlined and working in a cooperative fashion versus what is happening in Maha Vikas Aghadi?
To be honest, let me answer your first question. The BJP taking a larger chunk of seats. Obviously, they would, because they are the single largest party right now in the Maharashtra Assembly. They have 105 sitting MLAs. They have the support of almost more than a dozen MLAs who are independent. So, and their performance, the vote share that they got in the Lok Sabha election was more than 26%. So, they are the single largest party, and that is the reason why they could actually bargain with the other alliance partners and could get the highest seat. Last election, they had contested more. This time, they are contesting around 148 officially. 149 is something that they had given to RPI, but the candidate is fighting on BJP single. Apart from that, they also have around 8 to 10 of their leaders fighting from another parties, alliance partners. The seat sharing till yesterday, 2:55 p.m. sounded very smooth for the Mahayuti. Till the time, very honest, NCP Ajit Pawar gave AD form to Nawab Malik. And now the controversy has erupted about Nawab Malik, because already Sana Malik, his daughter, was given the ticket from Anushakti Nagar, and now Nawab Malik from Manpur Shivaji Nagar, where already there is a candidate from Shiv Sena's Shinde faction, who is popularly called as Bullet Patil. The BJP has categorically said that they wouldn't be supporting Nawab Malik, they wouldn't be campaigning for him. But it comes very late in the day, or probably it also seems that then why are you in alliance with Ajit Pawar when you do not endorse his candidates? There are multiple things that would come out for the Mahayuti.
Okay.
The envy, to be very honest, has been on fault lines. Everyone was expecting that after Lok Sabha election, MVA would do a better performance, and apparently, because of the nickering between both especially UBT and Congress, it appears that they sort of, are planning to serve the victory that they have with them to the Mahayuti. You may see that the number of MLAs that are being candidates that have been put by Congress is far less than what they had in the last elections. Same with UBT. But there are many people from UBT faction, from Congress faction, who are now contesting as independents, and they are being slowly or slightly endorsed by their own parties, because they feel the Sangli Lok Sabha poll, where an independent Congress rebel contested and he won the Lok Sabha polls, defeating the UBT's official nominee, or the NVA official nominee. That is what has also, sort of started working within the minds of many of the political parties, and that is what is going to impact the MVA. The MVA looks more disturbed right now than the Mahayuti.
Okay, let's also get in Ravi Srivastava. Ravi Srivastava, how do you view at this point of time, particularly the performance of the BJP in the Lok Sabha elections versus how the Congress has performed? Do you think that is going to impact the way people vote, perception of the people?
Megha, good evening. First of all, I agree with my co-panelists who just spoke that BJP had a higher vote share of approximately 26%, while Congress had it around 17%. But the fact remains it, in Lok Sabha, BJP was absolutely off the mark, and they were out of 28 seats contested, they had hardly 9 seats won. So that's the reason. And another thing is, there is a huge confusion among the voters in Maharashtra. They have got people who broke away from Shiv Sena. That UBT faction was there, the Shinde faction is there, NCP has got to. Another thing is that as of now, as of my calculation, there are 40 rebels contesting in Mahayuti, and there are 16 rebels contesting on MVA, that is Aghadi. So I think Mahayuti has got a bigger task cut out to deal with their own rebel candidates.
Right.
They have got 5 days more to withdraw the nominations. So if something can work out for UT, I think they will be less damaged compared to the Congress. Another fact is that you have just now talked about the Nawab Malik. For Nawab Malik, none other than the Fadnavis had made a very strong statement, the person who has connections with the Dawood and all those things, and the Ajit Pawar had fielded him. Now, as far as Ajit Pawar is concerned, Ajit Pawar itself is a liability for Bharatiya Janata Party. Because the Honorable Prime Minister said a day before in Madhya Pradesh that a 70,000 crore worth of scam accused has been taken away and made a Deputy Chief Minister the very next day in Maharashtra. So that people have not taken lightly. Even ना खाऊंगा ना खाने दूंगा का ढोल बजाने वाले प्राइम मिनिस्टर अगर इतने बड़े अक्यूज को पार्टी में रख के और डिप्टी चीफ मिनिस्टर बनाते हैं तो ये उनके लिए बहुत शर्म की बात है. तो अभी द फैक्ट इज दैट situation is very, very dicey as of now. It will become clear only after 5 days when actual number of seats.
Right. Okay. I also have another query when it comes to who is the bigger, more powerful Shiv Sena. This is a war between Eknath Shinde and Uddhav Thackeray. Shiv Sena, Uddhav Thackeray may not have performed as well as it would have liked to do in the Lok Sabha elections. But do you think assembly elections are a different ball game altogether?
Somehow the fact remains that Uddhav Thackeray has got a sympathy factor which is helping, which will help him. This is my gut feeling. Because Uddhav Thackeray's, the way the BJP did all machinations, the way Shinde ran away to Surat, from Surat to Guwahati, and the way people joined him over there, around 40 MLAs changed the sides. And they were, it was told that there is a khoka being exchanged between the MLAs. So people do have a sympathy for Uddhav Thackeray. The way Uddhav Thackeray government may have been a weak government, I don't say that. But the fact is, the way it was perceived, and it's still the notion is there, that the people took money, the MLAs took money and changed the sides. And the same thing happened in the Sharad Pawar party also. So that sympathy remains, and the Sharad Pawar, a man of 84 years standing in the 84-year-old man having a strong standing in Maharashtra politics, the way Ajit Pawar's wife was defeated in Baramati, I think this is going to be another war within the family there in Baramati.
And is there another war that is likely to be lost by Ajit Pawar?
Yeah, it appears, because the way a youngster standing Yogendra Pawar against his own uncle, I think this is going to be very interesting battle over there.
Okay.
And this is the situation. It will be clear only after 4 or 5 days when all nominations are formed up. And I think the Congress and the MVA are better placed as compared to Mahayuti at the moment. The way projects have vanished from Maharashtra, the Vedanta, the Foxconn, the Tata Airbus, I think people are not taking it lightly. And these schemes announced after Lok Sabha election, they hardly have any effect because they are only draining the exchequer.
Okay.
Nothing is on the ground.
Okay, all right. Coming back to you, Varun, and when it comes to the numbers, I also have to, draw my viewers' attention to the recent assembly elections that were concluded. Haryana, it was a surprise result. BJP ended up winning. Congress got a thrashing. In Jammu and Kashmir, Congress has not been able to perform. Do you think this could impact the way people vote in Maharashtra? But notwithstanding, in the Lok Sabha elections, Congress was the #1 party with the maximum number of seats won.
Let me tell you two things. You asked a question to Mr. Srivastava about which Shiv Sena is the strongest. Let me tell you, it was proven in the Lok Sabha election that the places, the constituencies where there was a direct fight between Uddhav Thackeray and Eknath Shinde, there were 8 such constituencies, and Eknath Shinde lost only 1 and won the rest of the 7. That has shown that, people are talking about the sympathy factor for Uddhav Thackeray. To be honest, there was something, but now आप एक चीज को लेके बार बार नाराज नहीं हो सकते. जैसे you can't laugh on a joke every time it has been cracked. Similarly, the sympathy factor, and this is not what I'm saying. This was said by none other than former Chief Minister and Congress leader Prithviraj Chauhan that there is no sympathy right now in the assembly elections for Uddhav Balasaheb Thackeray. And let me tell you how the thing during the seat sharing, the fiasco that happened in Mahayuti, that is going to impact them badly. About the projects that I don't know, I expect better from people who come here as political analysts. The projects that went already had left the state before Eknath Shinde and Devendra Fadnavis became the chief minister. That is the thing that is being told. That is the thing that is there on record. And you talking about Haryana election impacting over here, let me tell you a simple thing. Before the Haryana result, Maharashtra, everyone thought that BJP is going to lose the state. But right now, to be very honest, I'm not saying that BJP and Mahayuti are winning or MVA is, getting lesser seats than Mahayuti. But I'm saying whatever the difference was between both the alliances, it has narrowed down. And the seat sharing fiasco, especially the way Uddhav Thackeray handled it, has sent out a wrong message amongst the voters of Congress who were sympathetic towards Uddhav Thackeray till, I would say, 20 days ago. And those things are changing on ground. And let me just end it with the freebie scheme. I don't understand. Someone over here sits and tries to glorify Congress. And the moment the Congress, which announced so much of freebies, no one talks about they draining the economy. We know what is happening in Himachal Pradesh. We know what is happening in Karnataka. In Karnataka, now the water taxes are being, all the taxes that are imposed on middle class are being increased because they do not have money for development, and it's freebies. It is going. Maharashtra has a lot of money. Maharashtra is the highest in FDI. Maharashtra has got the, BMC, a small municipal corporation in the country, has funds equivalent to many state budgets. So Maharashtra.
Yeah, but then it's not an achievement of the Mahayuti. It was the case when the Shiv Sena was in power. It was the case when there have been previous governments, which were non-BJP governments, that were in power as well.
Wait a second. 22 years, the BJP and Shiv Sena have had their mayor and deputy mayor. And I'm nowhere saying that it is the only reason. I'm just saying that Maharashtra is not a bhikari state. Maharashtra.
I mean, of course, everybody knows about that. Like you said, you mentioned the figures, you mentioned the statistics. Ravi Srivastava, coming to you, talking about again. I'm going to once again, since I've not gotten an answer on this question about the Haryana and Jammu and Kashmir debacles for Congress. Now there was Uddhav Thackeray, who also raised questions over the credibility and the winnability factor of the Congress. There were questions being raised whether the Congress High Command is not able to control its local leaders. When all these questions are raised by your own ally, do you think there can be smooth sailing for Maha Vikas Aghadi?
Yeah, it will be. Megha, first of all, I admit that Haryana was a disaster for Congress. Haryana, the leadership was overconfident. They were banking on Huda only, and they were even sidelining that Kumari Selja and so many other things. Even their alliance with the Aam Aadmi Party, even an alliance with the Samajwadi Party, they would have given them a few seats, etc. So they messed up the whole thing and they landed up there. But there were a lot of disputes there, many seats. The complaints were lodged with the Election Commission, which the Election Commission has responded after 21 days that nothing had gone wrong. As far as J&K is concerned, yes, Congress was drubbed, and in Kashmir, they hardly won 6 seats, and the BJP improved their tally in Jammu by 4 seats. They were 25, they became 29. So they definitely, BJP gained something in Jammu, and also Haryana, the state were won. No doubt about it. But the fact remains is that here the situation is altogether different. Here the Maha Vikas Aghadi, they are, it appears to me they are more united this time, and they have got, Congress has surrendered all seats, all assembly seats, while 9 or 10 are being contested in Uttar Pradesh. All seats have been given to the Samajwadi Party, and Congress said that we will campaign for the India alliance over there.
Yeah, but so obviously that was obviously Congress had to play second fiddle. It wasn't it did not have the capacity or the aptitude to win the elections, and therefore it was piggybacking on Samajwadi Party. In fact, there were also concerns being raised by the Samajwadi Party whether they will be getting a fair share of seats in the Maharashtra elections, which at this point of time is a negligent number of seats that have been handed over to Shiv Sena as to Samajwadi Party as well. And talking about the winnability factor, I will not question it, but all I'm saying is that there in fact was an entire saga that had played out where Shiv Sena, Uddhav Thackeray was continuously attacking the Congress. after the loss of the Haryana and the bad performance of Congress in the Jammu and Kashmir elections. So what has happened in just a few weeks' time that it looks like the alliance which has Congress and Shiv Sena, Uddhav Thackeray, thick as thieves?
It's a pre-poll alliance. It's a pre-poll alliance as far as the Congress and the UBT and Sharad Pawar and CP is concerned, and the same stands with the Aghadi, UT also. So the fact remains is that if you say that the Congress and UBT faction were, sparring with each other, fighting with each other, etc., I think the more was there for Ajit Pawar in UT. And to the extent that Ajit Pawar's photo was removed even from most of the schemes shown here in Maharashtra. The BJP is on record to say it, that Ajit Pawar is a drag on Mahayuti. And if they are going to lose many seats, it will be because of Ajit Pawar only. So
Okay.
there is a bitter fight, bitter battle going on in Mahayuti itself than Congress and UBT.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.